Yo, YouTube world back at it again. Yo, yeah, it's a little continuation from my last video. So I was gonna talk about these OGs, old school rappers. A lot of them is doing too much to be relevant. Um, I mean, I don't have to really go into names, but I mean, it's like, come on. I got love for all the old school rappers. For the LL, Nori, everybody, all the old school cats. 'Cause I grew up listening to a lot of them over the years, from back in the days. I'm original, when it comes to I'm like original old schooler when it comes down to hip hop. Like I know my hip hop from, from the best to the worst. But I know my hip hop and I just feel like a lot of these old school rappers, if you're not gonna put out no real good music, if you're not gonna really put out anything that's gonna really like shake things up again, that's of real quality, might as well retire. Just hang it up. I mean, I'm hearing that I mean, no disrespect to the God Allah Rakim, but this is what I'm hearing. A lot of people, which I say, a good portion of people are disappointed with the album. I didn't hear it myself, but this is what I'm hearing. Now, I'm just using it as a prime example. If that's the case, then either A, either go back in the studio, uh, you know, get back to the original formula, or B, just retire, hang it up. You know, um, I don't know. It just seems like hip hop really is dead. You know, I mean, we just had 50 years of hip hop, but at the same time, wondering if they're gonna ever be another 50 years. Me personally, I think the genre, the culture is dying out. A lot of these old school artists, they had their time, they had their run. They're trying to stay relevant. Going on. I'm not knocking what they do. Get your money like how you live it. But you go on shows, giving out dirty laundry. You know, uh, just talking about things that are relevant. Things that don't even matter. Whatever happened to the music, whatever happened to putting out real music. But it seems like nowadays we live in a time where, not even mention streaming, that's killing already. Killed the culture. Um, and it's still currently killing it too. But it's just that a lot of the old school artists, they need to either go back to the lab, put out some real music, or just retire. Cause everything else to me, and I'm pretty sure of a lot of hip hop supporters, is not really working. It's too much buffoonery. It's too much lack of real creativity. Um, and it doesn't help that a lot of them are trying to really appeal to this generation by doing too much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you got to keep up with the times, but I feel like there should be a balance in between. You know, don't stray away originally from your old formula how y'all do things. To all my old school artists out there, you can still keep a fine balance between the two. You can keep a little bit of old school right here and a little bit of the new school right there. But that don't mean you gotta stray far away. And I think that's the problem. Another problem, a lot of these old school artists trying to appeal way too much to this generation's era. Way too much, And okay, it's okay if you want to have a new school artist in your track, whatever. Okay, so be it. But, you know, you got to take it back to the original formula, how it was done, you know, at the same time. It's always a balance in between to do these things, you know. But it is what it is. I just feel like for the most part, real hip hop is dead. Um, it's not really, it's never gonna come back the way it was before, you know. Everybody talk about, yeah, it's coming back around and everything else. Nah, this is it, streaming pretty much killed a lot of it. Um, the ringtone era too. Let's keep it real. A lot of these different eras killed what real hip hop was. A lot of old school artists now, come to find out, they're really lacking creativity. A lot of them just broke and trying to stay relevant. And I understand, I get it, it's your career, get it like how you live it. But, don't go too far left with it, to the point where you just appealing way too much to this era, you know. Um, and this era, even in this generation, this era, they don't really respect these old school artists at all, most of them. Um, and it's just sad, It's sad. It just goes to show what times we living in, So, I mean, if you're not gonna put out no real good music, then might as well just retire, hang it up, because it's so many things that's at odds right now with the whole culture, the whole genre, and I think either A, just try to do a better job, trying to uplift the genre, the culture, or B, just retire. Just retire. Keep your legendary status intact. Because at the end of the day, music regardless, it's gonna evolve, and it may not evolve for the better the way how it's looking, but it's gonna still evolve, and that's just it. I think it's just best off a lot of old school artists just retire, and that's it. And unless they're gonna come out with some real good music, just retire, just hang it up, stop with all the talking of all this irrelevant stuff, and just get back to the music. But if other than that, just retire. It doesn't hurt to go out in a blaze of glory, keep your legendary status intact. Because I feel like the more a lot of these old school artists are trying to appeal way too much to this era, the more that they not really, to me, their legendary status is starting to dwindle a little, you know. And it's just is what it is. But that's just my take on it. Anybody have any comments? Like, subscribe, share at 82 Brooklyn 7. It's like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that, a lot of these old school artists, need to be tired. Y'all think hip hop is dead. Just let me know, and feel free to comment, On that note, I'm out. Peace.